time to grow with the SEO Queen. Receive the perfect leads like never before. No traffic is gonna explode. It's time to grow.
Welcome to the SEO Queen Tech Show, a podcast to help you get more credibility, visibility, and profitability through inspiration, technology, and marketing insight. This podcast is for professionals and entrepreneurs who are looking to get more customers, clients, and patients. We are on Bashani Radio, iHeartRadio, and iTunes. Bashani Radio, always talking about everything from New York City. You can listen to the SEO Queen Tech Show on any mobile phone or tablet device. Also, as a thank you gift for listening to the SEO Queen Tech Show, you can go to SEOqueen.com and download the free ebook 101 Ways to Improve Your Marketing and Sales. Today's topic is the Reach More Clients Power Conference. Now, normally our format is we have a guest, but this week I wanted to do something a little bit different because I am so excited to share with you what's going on with the SEO Queen. You're listening to Zhe Scott. I am the host and founder of the SEO Queen Digital Marketing Agency and the host of the SEO Queen Tech Show. My name is Zhe Scott. And for those who are listening, I want to share a little bit about my professional journey and why I decided to start the Reach More Clients Power Conference. So when before I was born, my father was sitting at his kitchen table with his mother, and this was in the 50s. No, the 60s, excuse me. This had to be the late 60s. 1960s. And he was sitting at the table with his mother, and his mother told him to go into a computer's career. So my dad took his mother's advice, and he started out with the vacuum tube computers, and he later moved on to mainframes. He got his computer science degree in his bachelor's of science in computer science in 1979, and he took me with him to his graduation and was holding me in his arms. I have a picture of him holding me in his arms as he was in his cap and gown. So he basically, as consumer computers began to happen, as commercial computers started, my father was involved. And I can honestly say that my father has taught me everything I know about computers. And so growing up, I was the first kid in my class to turn in a type paper. I had an Atari, a Commodore. Eventually, he bought Windows-based machines. We never had Apple computers growing up. I always used the Apple computers at school. I remember using the first Macintosh computers to play the Oregon Trail in elementary school. But my dad, he always wanted us to learn as much as possible. He really emphasized reading, writing, and mathematics, and would find little games for us to play to help us improve our skills in all those areas on computers. So when I was sitting at the dining room table with my dad as a high school student, I got a postcard. I got a postcard from MIT. I had just took my PSATs, and I got a postcard in the mail saying, based on my scores, they wanted to invite me to apply. And I looked at the card, and I had made up my mind in fourth grade I wanted to go to Harvard. So I wasn't really thinking about MIT. So I'm going through my mail and I'm talking to my dad, and I just laugh out loud. I said to my dad, "Oh, look, MIT wants me to apply." And then I'm like, "Trash." And my dad says, "No, get that postcard out of the trash. Send that in. You should apply." And I did apply. And I ended up getting in. But I still wasn't convinced to go. I get Once I get admitted, I get contacted by the admissions office to come for pre-frosh weekend. So I flew to Massachusetts to pre-frosh weekend, and I had the time of my life. I met so many people who I'm still friends with and connected to this day. And I decided to go to MIT. I was accepted to MIT, Yale, UCI, UCLA, UC Berkeley, Yale, I think University of Pittsburgh. Yeah, but I ended up, at the end of the day, I was so impressed with everything that happened with MIT, how they rolled out the red carpet. About 5 years later, I ended up graduating with not one bachelor's of science, but two bachelor's of science, one in music and one in information technology. As a information technology major, I was able to take the programming and development courses that I wanted to take, but I didn't have to take all the heavy lifting. Like I didn't have to write a operating system and stuff like that. So that's the type of stuff my dad did to get his bachelor's of science in computer science. And I had a phenomenal undergraduate experience because I was able to be active in a bunch of clubs. I actually was vice chair of the undergraduate association, and that's the legislative body of the student government. And in that capacity, I dealt with so many different incidents over my undergraduate career. The Roots came to perform at MIT, and then on dorm row, one of the fraternities threw a boot or shoe at Black Thought, one of the members of the Roots. And we weren't having that racist and disrespectful behavior, so I organized some protests. And I also remember I did a petition drive to raise signatures in support of affirmative action. So I was quite the little activist. So once I graduated with my degrees, I spent a year working at Raytheon as a web applications developer. And I deferred my master's program in public policy. I deferred that to work a year at Raytheon. And once I finished my master's in public policy, I was married and had children, and my life had changed so much. So I didn't pursue going back to Raytheon. I could have went back. The door was open to me to go back, but I never really. I was so discouraged and depressed, I didn't even pursue it. But that's a whole nother show. Talk about my mental health journey. But after I got my master's in public policy, I ended up working for a few digital marketing agencies. I grew one from zero to $500,000 in recurring revenue a year. And then I was on food stamps because they didn't want to pay me, even though they could have paid me more. They didn't want to. So I ended up just starting my own company. And in June 2017, I launched the SEO Queen digital marketing agency. And last year, in December last year, I finally decided to launch the Reach More Clients Power Conference. And I am so excited for this conference because I have quite a selection of guests that are amazing. So let me pull up my agenda here. So, in addition to me talking about SEO and why it is important, and for those who are listening, SEO stands for search engine optimization, and it's simply how you get on Google page one. So when you're on a search engine, whether it's Google, Yahoo, or Bing, and you put in a query and you want your company to come up, I know how to do that, how to make sure that your results pop up for the relevant phrases. And, an interesting statistic is in 2014, only 50% of businesses had a website. And now fast forward to 2020, and only 30% of companies have an SEO strategy. And according to Bright Edge, 53.3% of all website traffic comes from search engines. So you're missing out on over 50% of your potential website traffic if you do not optimize your website to appear in search engines. So there are over 2 trillion searches happening on Google annually. And in the age of social distancing, and I know places are opening up around the country, but let's face it, we've been through a lot over a year with this coronavirus. And so a lot of people are hesitant to step out of their homes, and the whole vaccine rollout is definitely something that is making a lot of people uncomfortable. But I'm going to be doing a presentation on what is SEO and why it is important. I'll be going over free Google tools, how to use them, which ones are out there. I'll be going over an effective SEO strategy. I'm so excited to have fellow Bashani Radio talk show host Marquel Russell. He's going to be talking about client attraction through online marketing. So, he's just such a powerhouse. I know from working with Marquel, because I'm an organic marketing specialist, and he is a master at paid ads and also copywriting and so much more. So he's going to be talking about how to reach more clients with power as well. So Marquel Russell will be speaking. Also, kicking off our conference, we're going to be talking about mindset, messaging, and sales with Dr. Dina Brown, who I am so excited, who is going to be giving her TEDx talk. So we have a TEDx speaker coming to the stage at the Reach More Clients with Power Conference. And then we also have Andrea Patrick, who is a personal branding guru. She's going to be talking as well. Then we have the president and founder and CEO of the Connected Women of Influence networking professional association for women and men. There are men who are a member of that. Michelle Bergquist is such a powerhouse. She's an author, entrepreneur, CEO, and she's going to be talking about how to network, profitable networking and strategic partnerships. She has done so much with so many corporations. She's partnered with Microsoft, so many blue chip corporations with CWI, and reached so many women. And she'll be talking about networking in this social distance age. And Paul Andre, the host of the SEO video show For those who are in the SEO space and the digital marketing space who are listening, Paul Andre is definitely a rising star. A star. Actually, I wouldn't say rising star. I'd say he is clearly a star in the SEO world. He is the head of SEO for a company called Workday. And he is, when it comes to enterprise SEO, he's an expert, and he definitely has his finger on the pulse of everything SEO. He has the SEO video show, which you can see on YouTube every Friday at noon, and he's going to be talking as well. I'm also excited to be sharing the stage with Rachel Kennedy. And Rachel Kennedy is she's going to be talking about blogging to make millions. She has worked with Google. She's worked with so many brands. Every brand that she's worked with, these top of the line brands, I know you've heard of them. And Rachel Kennedy was a computer science major as an undergrad. She has a degree in computer science, and she is. What I say with Rachel, don't let her pretty face fool you. She is quite the expert when it comes to digital marketing organically and blogging specifically. Then we also have my personal publicist. I work with a team of publicists, and two of the publicists on my team, Gabriel Rich and Annika Jackson, are going to be talking about how to acquire the most power and value out of digital PR. There'll be Annika is going to be talking about the building blocks of your brand. She's going to be talking about business storytelling. And oh my goodness, this next guest I want to talk about is Reverend Bridge Feltis. Now, this woman is incredible, and this conference has been crafted in mind for brands and CEOs of organizations of many different sizes. Now, if you have a corporation that's one to thousands of employees, you definitely don't want to miss Reverend Bridge Feltis's workshop. Her workshop is on developing an anti-racist consciousness. She is the founder and CEO of the Remember Institute, and she's going to be talking about just all the ways that companies should be developing marketing messaging, copyright, and a culture that is anti-racist and that honors the humanity of all it touches. So next we have so I'm really excited about this conference because not only is this conference talking about search engine optimization, we're talking about paid ads, we're talking about link building, we're talking about digital PR, because search engine optimization is definitely one way to get customers, but another way is to market your business to local, state, and national governments. And the SEO Queen is so excited to be moving towards acquiring more public partnerships. And we had the pleasure, the SEO Queen had the pleasure of finishing a website for the California Off-Road Equipment Program, which is a program of CalSTART, a nonprofit that works directly with the California state government. So now we're definitely pursuing more contracts with local, state, and national government entities. And so Anthony Williams is going to be talking about how to effectively market your business to local, state, and national governments so that you get contracts with them. And I also have a certification expert, Dory Bailey. She's going to be talking about certification. Now, this woman right here, Dory Bailey and Anthony Williams, I've been working with them and talking with them for years. And I am so impressed with all the businesses that they help, how they have been able to drive so much revenue and just get just so much just popping. It's just like, wow. And now I also have, oh my goodness, this conference, you do not want to miss this conference. You don't want to miss this conference. And I also have Calvin Martyr. He is a social media marketing expert. He basically built, I think, I want to say either the 18th or the 16th largest Facebook group in the world. And he did it in 8 months. And Calvin Martyr is going to be talking about social media marketing. Then I have Dr. John Aiden. He's going to be talking about scaling your brand from an operational standpoint. And then I have Deb Thorne. She's going to be talking about building up your brand. She's going to be talking about customer service and follow up. And then I also have Exkizen Wright, who is going to talk about building trust and loving and showing your authentic self. So, as a business person, as an entrepreneur, and an entrepreneur, it is so important that your messaging is on point, that your personal branding is on point. It doesn't matter if you're a CEO of 5 or CEO of 1,000 in your company. It's so important as a business leader to present physically, visually, and just in all ways in an effective manner so that you're able to get your team to perform, to reach your desired goals. And it's also important that as you're marketing your company's products and services, that you avoid the faux pas that we've seen over the years. We've seen so many racist marketing campaigns that engaged in stereotypes, colorism, racism, all kinds of things over the years. And so what we want successful companies to do is to avoid that type of controversy, because the consumers are conscious now. Consumers will not do business with a racist company. They won't. And consumers also won't do business with a company that they can't find online. If you don't have a website, and if your website isn't coming up on search engines, you're not going to get the type of sales that you're looking for. If you don't use the type of keywords that your ideal customers are looking for your products and services online in your website will not rank. So tickets to the Reach More Clients Power Conference are as inexpensive. This is the early bird rates. $25 a day if you want to come Thursday. It's $25 if you want to go Thursday and Friday, or Thursday and Saturday. It's $50 if you want to come all 3 days. It's $75 if you are wanting to get the maximum experience. There is the VIP experience. All VIP experience tickets come with a private hour consultation with yours truly, the SEO Queen. My company is driven conservatively over $60 million. I just found out that a client that we worked with for since 2017 is making over $3 million a year. This is the type of results my company has gotten. Another one of our clients we built a website for earlier this year made back the money that they spent on the website in 30 days. So we are, the SEO Queen, we're not like other digital marketing agencies where we're trying to lock you into contracts, and we're more worried about our bottom line than yours. We want our clients to have an amazing return on investment, and that's why we've been tracking the money that our clients make more closely this this year and this year and beyond. And so the Reach More Clients Power Conference, I believe, is the total package. With the VIP experience, you get a consultation with yours truly, and you also get to pick one other expert from the main stage out of Annika Jackson. If you want to get PR strategy, you could do that. If you want to get operations strategy, you can talk with Dr. John Aiden, who's a Fulbright scholar and an operational and a digital marketing expert in his own right. He's an option. You have Calvin Martyr if you want to take your social media marketing to the next level. You can consult with Calvin Martyr. And Rachel Kennedy, if you want to consult with Rachel Kennedy about your blogging, you can also consult with her. So this is going to be an amazing conference. Early bird tickets are $1,000 for the VIP experience, which also includes all the books I've written. It also includes a swag bag mailed to your house, so you have your beverages and everything conveniently delivered to you during the conference. And then you also have the program book and workbook. You'll also get that as well. This is a great deal for $1,000. This is the early bird rate. So just so you know, August 1st, all SEO package rates, all the signature programs, all the Pick My Brain sessions, all of those consultations double in price August 1st. So now is the time to lock in these rates. You definitely want to take advantage of the VIP ticket experience. You definitely want to take advantage of that. Take advantage of the conference ticket. The conference will be virtual. It's tentatively going to be on Zoom. And there's also going to be opportunities to network with other participants as well. So the Reach More Clients Power Conference is an amazing experience I've put together. I'm so excited to have Marquel Russell, Annika Jackson, Calvin Martyr, Deb Thorne, Dr. Dina Brown, Marquel Russell, Dr. John Aiden, Rachel Kennedy, Annika Jackson, Gabriel Rich, Ex-Cousin Wright. My baby sister is going to be presenting from the main stage as well. She is like one of Lisa Nichols' right-hand women. She's going to be talking about loving and leading with your authentic self. And I mean, she's just a powerhouse when it comes to mindset work for entrepreneurs. And Dr. Dina Brown is a phenomenal expert on imposter syndrome and helping women and men get to their next greater. So she's going to be presenting from the main stage, and I'm just so excited to have all these phenomenal people presenting at this conference. And so you definitely do not want to miss the Reach More Clients Power Conference. This is Zhe Scott, the SEO Queen, and you have been listening to the SEO Queen Tech Show, where we are definitely helping people get more credibility, visibility, and profitability through inspiration, technology, and marketing insight. Today, we talked about what SEO is and also the Reach More Clients Power Conference and who is going to have their face in the place. And we are broadcast on Bashani Radio, iHeartRadio, and iTunes. Bashani Radio, always talking about everything from New York City. You can listen to the SEO Queen Tech Show on any mobile phone or tablet device. Also, as a thank you gift for listening to the SEO Queen Show, you can go on to SEOqueen.com and download the free ebook, 101 Ways to Improve Your Marketing and Sales. Also, just another quick reminder, early bird rates for the Reach More Clients Power Conference go away on July 1st. So if you wait till July 1st to purchase a ticket, you're going to be paying $50 a day and $2,000 for the VIP experience. So want to encourage you to go ahead and grab your ticket. I'm so excited about this conference. I'm definitely pulling out all the stops to make this a very enjoyable occasion, bringing a lot of my relationship capital to the table. And I hope you sign up, and come on out. And until next time,